The one major reason you should do business in Ethiopia. The Ethiopian government welcomes foreign investments. Foreign direct investments has gathered pace over the past years, and there have been improvements in the business climates. Welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel, and thanks for watching. On this channel, we bring to you exciting business ideas and information about Africa and the world at large. So if you are new here, consider subscribing and also turn on notification so you don't miss any of our exciting videos. Also, make sure you drop us a comment and let us know which topics you would want us to cover in our subsequent videos. We always go through our comments and we keep doing videos that will add value to the Business in Africa community. So drop that comment right now. Why invest in Ethiopia? The most promising sector for foreign investments are agriculture, manufacturing, ICT, mining, energy, tourism, textile, and construction. Foreign direct investment is bad for a limited number of sectors, that is, banking, shipping and transportation, media, transactions, and supply of electrical energy. Check out the website of the Ethiopian Investment Commission for more information. Ethiopia is a large domestic market with a population of about 95 million. The population is young and growing. Ethiopia has a varied climate which allows production of temperate and subtropical crops. The labor costs are low and the air links are good. Ethiopian Airlines is rapidly expanding its list of destinations. Investment in logistics will make business easier. With example, the railroad connecting Addis Ababa to Djibouti and new investments in expressways. There you have it, viewers. That was the one major reason you should do business in Ethiopia. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave us a thumbs up and also drop us a comment of the topics you would expect that we do in our subsequent videos. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on notification so you don't miss any of our exciting videos. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video. Top 10 imports into Africa that sell real quick. Africa has emerged as an attractive market for export-oriented companies and manufacturers across the world as demand for consumer and capital goods in Africa has been growing at a steady pace in the last few years. The emergence of an affluent middle class with disposable income in many African companies has contributed largely in the increased trade to Africa. Welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel, and thanks for watching. On this channel, we bring to you exciting business ideas and information about Africa and the world at large. So if you are new here, consider subscribing and also turn on notification so you don't miss any of our videos. If you are targeting the African buyers in new and emerging African markets, here is a list of 10 major African imports based on current Africa import and export statistics. Number 1. Automobiles. The automobile industry provides innumerable lucrative opportunities in this rapidly growing continent. The high rates of economic growth and urbanization has led to a subsequent rise in income levels. This implies that more and more people are now able to purchase vehicles both for personal and commercial purposes as they move from low income status and into the upwardly mobile middle class. Automobile imports to Africa, however, the continent boasts very little output in terms of automobile manufacture. Additionally, the major import firms in Africa focus their business in high-end buyers who are in the position to afford expensive brand new vehicle models. This leaves a gap in the market for inexpensive used vehicles for the bigger percentage of buyers. For a long time, Japan and Korea dominated this niche market, but in more recent years, the US and China are also making inroads to grab a piece of the pie. The market is still ripe and opportunities are endless, considering the fact that the percentage of vehicle ownership is still very low in most African markets. Number 2. Computer and IT products. Another vastly unexploited export opportunity in Africa is in the sale of IT products. This has largely been the result of an ongoing computerization trend that has taken a hold throughout the continent. Even though there is a few manufacturers of IT equipment in Africa, they have been unable to keep up with the level of demand in the market, and as a result, most traders are forced to import. Africa has one of the highest rates of growth in the markets for IT products worldwide. As a result, multinational manufacturers have concentrated their efforts on the market, producing in great quantities items specifically targeting the African market. South Africa's computer market, for instance, is valued at more than $1 billion, One of the factors behind the growth in the sector is the fact that many organizations are changing from the traditional desktop to the more personal and portable laptop and ultrabooks. Furthermore, the rapid pace at which innovations are being introduced to the sector and the inversely proportional price reductions have also boosted demand. The UAE has the lion's share of this market thanks to its strategic position relative to the African continent that implies low transportation costs. Furthermore, the regulatory requirements governing the trade over both countries have served to favor the cycle of demand and supply. There is very high competition in the IT business in this region, and as a result, the prices are rated amongst the cheapest globally. Number 3. Automobile spare parts. Most of the African buyers are buying substantial quantities of automotive batteries, tires, spare parts, ball bearings, water pumps, and a host of automobile spare parts from overseas markets for selling them at a profit in their own countries. In addition to automobile spare parts, a major import to many African countries in recent years has been tires, batteries, and lubricants. Number 4. Pharmaceuticals. The world is ever in search of more affordable drugs, and Africa is no exception to this rule. Healthcare is a big concern, with a majority of Africans who are unable to afford pharma imports Africa expensive medical care. Moreover, there is a huge gap in the demand and supply chain, as Africa does not have any major bulk manufacturers of pharmaceuticals. Pharmaceutical products constitute a big bulk of Indian exports to Africa. This is largely due to the fact that India has emerged as one of the world's biggest manufacturing hubs for generic drugs. India's pharmaceutical trade with Africa is worth over $17 billion annually. Number 5. Mobile phones. The African mobile revolution has taken the world by storm, with the continent having the second largest market for mobile devices after China. Africa has more mobile device users than landlines. In 2020, the number of devices in use in the African continent is projected to reach about 1.8 billion. Subsequently, the sale of mobile phones has been on a consistent rise every year, with the figures soaring to unimaginable levels as manufacturers consistently introduce improved model into the market. Considering that the current use of mobile phones mostly center on making calls and sending short messages, the figures are expected to continue rising as the cost of using the internet becomes lower in most African countries. For the past 5 years, the annual rate at which the number of mobile phone users increases has been about 65%. This makes Africa the ideal market for international traders looking to secure viable export opportunities in Africa. Nigeria is once again the continent's leader in the mobile handsets market, followed closely by South Africa. However, even in less developed war-torn countries like Somalia, the mobile telecoms industry continues to strive. Mobile money platforms have particularly made a significant contribution to this growth by offering most of the services that were previously the reserve for banking institutions. The huge unbanked population in the continent now enjoy these features from the convenience of their mobile handsets. This is still so much potential for growth in this market, creating an ideal investment opportunity for exporters. Number 6. Stationery. Enterprising traders have found a large market for stationery items in Africa. This rise in demand has been a result of the increased number of academic institutions and the importance Africans attach to education. Since there is a shortage in the manufacturing capabilities for these products, the demand for stationery in Africa is being met by overseas companies. Dubai has come to the forefront as one of the most reliable suppliers in this sector, giving competitive prices and a suitable environment for import-export trade. Number 7. Foodstuff. While Africa was once a major exporter of agricultural products to other countries, there are a number of factors that have created a turn of events, and it now accounts for a foodstuff import African huge market share of the food importation market. These include the ever-expanding population, poor infrastructure, mismanagement of local agricultural industries, and the emergence of the middle class. While this may spell doom for its population, it is the best news an international trader would want to hear. With the middle class expected to continue growing, the African food import market is bound to continue to grow for a while since there is a shortage of laborers to work in the agricultural sector. As always, Nigeria and South Africa take the lead in the region's top importers, and together with Angola, they account for almost half of all the imports made into the continent. Number 8. Electronics. The African market has not yet been able to achieve self-sustenance in the electronics sector and relies on external players in the industry to fill its growing needs for home appliances and electronics. Electronic products from Asia have gained increasing popularity in the African market thanks to their well-equipped production and assembly facilities as well as competitive pricing. Unlike European and American manufacturers, Asian manufacturers have easy access to electronic components and hence are able to provide cheaper prices. Number 9. Machinery and engineering products. Africa lacks the strong and diversified base that is necessary for the production of most engineering products. These refer to all materials needed for the manufacturing of other products. They form the base for such strong manufacturing countries as China and India and have turned these into the biggest exporters of the product into Africa. This is another important product on the list of items that can be imported into Africa by virtue of the dynamic nature and rapid rates of urbanization of the countries. It has therefore worked out favorable bilateral trade agreements with these major manufacturers in order to maximize the opportunities for trade. Number 10. Chemicals. The demand for chemicals in the African market has exceeded its supply capabilities by far. The current rate of industrial growth and the general demand for products by its growing population necessitates the importance of these products. The agricultural sector is one of the areas of the African economy that has created a great need for the products. There is a growing trend in the use of modern agricultural methods that utilize organic chemicals to a greater degree than ever before. The cosmetic industry is also growing rapidly, and there is increased need for raw material to manufacture soap, cologne, and makeup and various toiletries. There you have it, viewers. Those were top 10 imports into Africa that sell real quick. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave us a comment. Also, let us know which topics you would want us to cover in our subsequent videos. Do not forget to subscribe and turn on notification so you don't miss any of our exciting videos. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.